Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Alright guys, my name is clownloveoc and welcome back to Resident Evil 4. So before I actually get into the video, there's going to be a secret cutscene. So I'm going to let that play, but I'm going to grab the green herb. So I'll see you in a sec, guys. And as you saw guys, that was Ada Wong from Resident Evil 2. She played as one of the main characters in that game, as well as Claire Redfield. And before I go out the door, I just want to get this incendiary grenade, and it's just a right med, but there's a save room here. And I'll explain, incendiary grenades are not that good. Now you can throw them at an enemy and it can kill them straight out, but sometimes it doesn't. So before I head out the door, there is a new treasure to get, and it'll be after you've killed Dr. Salvador. There will be another one there, so watch out for them. And there'll be 2 enemies with him. And I'm going to equip my shotgun. It's more powerful to go against Dr. Salvador, because you can knock him to the ground. Then you don't have to worry about the other enemies as much. So here he is. Shoot him. And there's 2 birds' nests here. Now, after I've killed him, I'll show you where they are. And one will drop a spinal and the other one will drop TMP. So that's 2 treasures already. And as you can see, I killed one enemy, but the other one is still alive. Now when they don't turn fully black, the outline of them, like they're fully burnt, that means they're still alive. And just be careful before you go down here. And there you go, there's Ruby. And after I killed him, I'm just gonna look up and show you where the first bird's nest is. And I got some handgun bullets, nice. There's the second treasure of this game. And just watch out for this woman in here. I'm going to shoot her and then I'm going to knife her. Save some ammo a bit. Because the next bit, I'm just going to dodge them all. If I can. To get to where I need to. So much easier at that bit. And don't forget about that red herb. Red herbs come easily. It's very rare to find any yellow herbs. You more commonly get red herbs, but just up here is where the TMP ammo is. So if you've already bought the TMP, you know, that's pretty cool. Personally, I hate the gun, but you know, when you have no other gun that you want to use, and you know, you just want to waste ammo, just grab the TMP, because that's all it does. I'm trying to be careful here, guys, but you know, I'm probably going to be using quite a lot of health. And this is what I hate about this bit, you know, they pretty much piss me off because they're always there. But the trick is, I'll show you in another video, I'll show you a trick how to get past this bit and kill Dr. Saldor before the cutscene, before the end of the first chapter. Or I should say 1.2. So, yeah, as I go through this door, guys, like I said, I'm just going to run to the door and unlock it and get inside there as fast as I can. I was meant to pick up that chicken egg, but fuck it. Ah, you twat. So, yeah. Yep. Sorry about that. What the fuck? Yeah. I just reloaded there. The reason why I reloaded, guys, is because I don't want to waste any health and I don't want to sell any of my fish. So I'm going to go through here. So usually I would have edited that out and just gone back to where I was. But fuck it. And yeah, hang on and just watch out for that box on the table because it will contain a snake. But before I go through the trapdoor, if I look up at this lamp, just shoot it because it will drop another spinel. Now lamps reveal other treasures, so there's the third treasure of this map. TMP armor, so I'm gonna go down, and there'll be another lamp that reveals a new treasure, another new treasure, which is the elegant headdress, and the lamp is just here. So shoot it, and there'll be 2 more spinels, and I've lost count on how many treasures there. That's the 4th. 5 and 6, I think I got up to 6, yep. And there will be a little cutscene of the merchant, so I'm going to be quiet. And shit, my controller's gone dead, so give us a sec. Alright guys, I'm back. So I'm going to go to the merchant, sell all my fish and buy the TMP. That's all I'll be using in this map. And the balloon medallions are in the cemetery, so I'll be showing you where to get them. And I'll be using mainly the TMP and the handgun for that, because that's the only bullets I've got. And the 7th treasure is in this map, and I'll show you how to get that. It's a little puzzle where you have to get the symbols right, but I'll show you how to do it. I've got the numbers wrote down, so I remember it off by heart. Just sort out my inventory, guys, sorry about this. I don't like to have a messy inventory. So I haven't, if you realised, I haven't bothered buying the sniper rifle yet. The bolt action rifle you get at the beginning is pretty crap, so I don't use it. But just above you is the first bird's nest, so shoot it down and you'll get a hand grenade, and that'll come useful in a bit, and I'll show you where to use it. Now there's 3 birds, here as well. So if you shoot them, you'll get some gold off them. So another batch of sniper rifle bullets, which will come useful later when I get to the castle. There's a third bird. Now what I suggest to do here is just take out all the enemies first before you do anything else, because whilst you're trying to do something, you know, you'll get hit. And this is where the TMP comes useful, you know, for this part. You can knock them to the ground. Right, so I'm going to get the blue medallions. So I'll show you where they are. Right now there's one up in that tree. The first blue medallion is just here. Look up. That's the 8th, yep. This will be the 9th. Not that hard to miss, but sometimes, you know, when you're playing the game, you don't really look. You're always focused on the enemies, like the Los Granados. So there's number 9. I mean number 10. And in here there'll be some loot. So TMP, that'll do me. Some more TMP, sweet. Now just up here there'll be 3 enemies, one with dynamite, so just take him out first and he'll blow up the rest of them. And yeah, the second bird's nest is just up above me, so I'm gonna grab that. Sinewy grenade, don't see the point of it. Now there's an actual achievement here called don't shoot the bells. So if you shoot the bells, more enemies come. But I'm going to show you where the 11th blue medallion is, and it's just in between this tree and these graves. And I can hear them coming. So yeah, they run up, it gives you another trophy. If you want to get all trophies, you know, that's one of them you can do. So it's only obtainable on the church area, the cemetery. So it's pretty easy to get. And there is another chapter, another achievement in the next chapter. Well, in this chapter I should say. It's called Don't Shoot the Water. So they have the similar things. And just down here is where the 7th treasure is. So be careful of that guy with the TNT. Now, to do this is pretty easy. And I'll show you what symbols you have to get as well. I'll put arrows on it so you know which ones to get. So the trick is, the numbers are 34, 44, 43, 34, 44, 33, 34. And that should give you the cat's eye, which you can combine with the cat's eye. And if you saw just a minute ago, I put the arrows up on what you need to get, and that is the only cat's eye in this level. And as you can see, I got quite a lot of them. You will not get any treasures yet for the elegant mask. You know, it's just a diamond. But if you look up where you are standing next to that treasure, that's where the 12th blue medallion is. That's the one that I always miss. When I used to play this game, I always missed it. And there's a little dialogue here, so I'll be quiet.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
So just be careful as you're coming across this bridge, because there's 4 lost and the last 3 blue medallions, and if you can see in front of you, there's one there. And yeah, be careful about that, so I'll grab that. There's the 13, and if you just look under this dock bit as you jumped over, there's the 14th one. And this is the last of the blue medallions. So in the next 2 chapters I will be showing you the new gun, and be careful of this box because there'll be a snake in it, but if you're quick enough you can kill it and grab the egg. But it's not here, so I'll let you read it. So basically in that note it was explaining about a creature of the lake, and obviously about Leon. Be careful as you come down here because there'll be another loss. Just shoot him. Or if you want to save ammo, just run around him and go straight through the door. But I always kill him. Now before I go through the door, I'm gonna quit my hand grenade because I'll be using it at this part. And I'll show you why. So as you can see, there's these birds standing in a circle. So if I throw my grenade, and that'll give you a spinal, a flashbang I mean, and some money. That's good. But there is 2 spinals here, so that's 9 treasures altogether. And there we go. And the 9th one is just over here. And you can hear some growling there. There's never any loot in the 2nd one, so I always go for the 3rd one and get the handgun bullets. So there's another quick time event, so I'm going to do that first and just run straight to the lake. Now the merchant is down there in that door, but I'm not going to show that part yet. I'll show it in the next chapter, or the chapter after the next chapter. So yep, here's the quick time event, same as normal, rapidly repeat the same. So there we go. Now I'm going to shoot these bomb traps and go to the treasure, which is the 10th treasure of this map. Well, this area. So I'm not going to kill him, I'm just going to dodge him, run around them, you know, get past them. I might get hit by one of their axes or something, but who cares. But the 10th trap treasure is just here. Yep, I knew that would fucking happen. So there you go, antique pipe. So yeah, I'm just gonna run around. You can kill them if you want to, but I don't see the point. It's easy enough to dodge them. You can always come back to this area later on in the next chapter, but I never do. And there is another secret cutscene in the next chapter, so I'll show you how to get that secret cutscene as well. So before I head down, I'm going to go up and get this red herb, and there will be a cutscene, so I will be quiet.
Shit. Vámonos. Ok, ándale.
There's the Del Morago, I think it's called. That it just basically means in Spanish the creature of the lake, which I'll be doing another video later on about the enemies and my favourite ones. But just up in this tree is the last treasure, which is the 11th treasure. Now I'm going to go in huts. There should be some handgun bullets and a yellow herb. And there's another achievement here, as I said previously before, and it's called Don't Shoot the Water, so I'll show you how to get that. So I suggest saving it there, but now I'm going to show you how to get it. And what you do is you go straight over to the water, start shooting it. Takes a couple of tries, but there you go. There's an achievement. Don't shoot the water. I'm just gonna continue. Who gives a fuck about deaths, to be honest? So now I'm going to explain how to beat this boss. Now there is a cutscene, so I'll leave that to play through, but what you gotta do is drive around to initiate the cutscene. So So here we go, this is our first boss fight, and it's pretty easy to beat. All you gotta do, what I suggest at the beginning, is hold the left trigger right. Yeah, it'll bump against the screen a bit and make the camera a bit shaky, but it's pretty easy to get past this, you know. I think I never died once at all on Pro against this boss. Well, actually, tell a lie, I have died a couple of times, but that's my fault because I haven't really been paying attention or been too tired to give a shit. Now, what you gotta do here is when it shows that arrow to the point where it is, you know, you got to hold the spear and throw it at him. It's pretty simple. It gives you that. But if you're quick enough, you can actually throw spears at him like that, and he'll go under the water, just hold right, like I said. Now you got to dodge the logs, and the logs are tricky to dodge at times because sometimes the boat will bump against the screen and it'll knock you into it, and that'll make you have to do this stupid shit where you have to rapidly repeat square to get back to the boat before he jumps up like fucking Jaws, you know. And sometimes it pisses me off when I've got hardly any health and I'm doing this. If you're on orange or red and you repeat that initiation of falling into the water, you know, it goes real fucking slow, so make sure your health's on green before you even initiate this fight or this boss fight, you know. And I was just gonna say, for this part you gotta rapidly repeat square because you attach to that rope, so be quick enough to tap it. But I'm gonna leave this cutscene to go, guys, so